Hey everyone, welcome back to Brian's Mysteries and Adventures on Trail. I hope everyone is doing well and looking forward to a wonderful holiday season. Today's case takes us to the state of Minnesota. Minnesota, which many of you know, or many of you may not know, is the land of 10,000 lakes. It's an absolutely gorgeous state. Today we're going to be talking about the disappearance of Bryce Borca, who disappeared in late October of 2022. He was only 23 years old at the time, and he was last seen on October 30th of 2022. These are some maps of the area. He was from Eagan, Minnesota. Here is a picture of Bryce. According to friends and family, he had tons of friends. A lot of people in the community knew him. He was very well respected. He was smart, intelligent. He had a great future ahead of him. We know that his last known location was Fort Snelling State Park at the end of Yankee Doodle Road in Eagan, Minnesota. According to reports, he was trying to walk home after a night out with friends. These are some pictures of the area. This is a map of the area just to give you an idea of where the park is and the location, the terrain. This is in the actual park. It's a fairly common visited park. There's lots of water and various trails. According to the report on October 30th of 2022, he was out with friends. They had been drinking on some kind of a party bus. It's unknown how long they were in this park that evening. It is known that it was very late when he was dropped off. Based on a search warrant affidavit filed by the police, we know that a rideshare dropped off Bryce and two of his friends in the 3200 block of Hill Ridge Drive in Eagan at 2:08 a.m. At this point, he left to walk back to his residence, which is in the 3400 block of Promenade Avenue in Eagan, which is roughly 2 miles away. This was at 2:34 a.m. on October 30th of 2022. We know this because he spoke with his friends using FaceTime. He said that his phone only had 2% battery remaining and he didn't know where he was. He appeared to be lost, according to what his friends said during this conversation. At this point, he shared his location from his phone, which put him in a very wooded area off of Minnesota's Highway 13, which is in the complete opposite direction of the apartment. Unfortunately, the call ended and his friends believed this was because his phone was out of battery. No one understood why he had ventured back towards the direction of where they had originally come from. They had no idea where he was. So this started the search for Mr. Bryce Borca. It was a massive search. They got tons of people involved because he had such a following in the community. He was loved by so many people. They got over 300 volunteers to come out for the search. Here are some actual pictures from the search, people searching in and around Highway 13 and the wooded areas where he was last thought to have been. During this search, the police held a few press conferences. They said that they did not believe that foul play was involved. However, they did keep a lot of information, quote unquote, close to the belt. They believed they had some information, but they weren't sharing it. They were still trying to figure out what could have happened to him. These are some actual pictures of the area during the time that they searched. I'm going to have another picture coming up here. So as you can see, it's wooded, but there's also communities around. There's also lots of bodies of water. It's possible he might have fallen into one of them. This is the actual helicopter that was dispatched during the search for Mr. Bryce. This search was very different than many because it not only involved searching in wooded areas, but Eagan is a suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. There are tons of people in the area. People just had no idea what could have happened to him. The family eventually released a reward of $30,000, but even with that reward posted, they got no clues, no leads. It was like he just vanished off the face of the earth, and they continued to search, and they are continuing to search. Here is another picture of some of the many volunteers that came out to search for Bryce. The search and rescue leaders sent 20 of the volunteers out at a time in what they call a grid search so that they wouldn't miss any areas. This has obviously been devastating for his family, his friends, all his loved ones. I wanted to make this video because I didn't think that the case got enough coverage. I couldn't even really find that many news articles. I wanted to make this video to get the word out there, to keep his case circulated. If anybody knows anything, I'll have information in the description of the authorities that you can contact if you have information. Let's take a closer look at what could have possibly happened to this young man. He was out with friends, and yes, they might have been drinking a little bit, but he was so close to where he lived. This is a map of where he was living at the time. It was not that far away from where they were originally hanging out. This is another map just to review and show you State Highway, where his friends said that the videos that he was posting showed where he was. He was in a very wooded area. They did not understand why he would have gone back towards that direction. Many of you may be thinking, well, they were drunk or that kind of thing. Despite the fact that they had been drinking a little bit that night, they all said that he was in no way inebriated. They weren't worried in any way that he wouldn't be able to make it back home. It is possible because in our neoteric society, we have become very reliant on our phones. It's possible that when his phone died, he got disoriented and thought he was going in the right direction and was going in the wrong direction. Unfortunately, at this point, he wouldn't have been able to call any friends or ride share, even pull up any maps. Although this is a populated area, so it's a wonder why he couldn't have stopped at a restaurant or gas station or something that was open to ask for directions or help of any kind. It's just a very peculiar mystery. I want to dedicate this video to Bryce, his family, his friends, everyone that knew and loved him, everyone that's still out there looking for him. I pray and hope that he is found soon and his family can find peace and closure. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate any comments, feedback. Definitely let me know your thoughts on this case, or if you're in and around that area and have any theories of what could have happened to Mr. Bryce Borca. Special thank you to co.ag for the background music. Hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking with me till the end. I really appreciate it. If you have any case suggestions or calendar pick submissions, as always, my email can be found in the description of the videos. If you'd like to make a donation to the channel, that would be awesome. Anything and everything goes such a long way. My Vimo, all my information is in the description. If you haven't subscribed already, I ask that you consider subscribing. It's free, and I always try and cover any case that you suggest to me. I'm always working hard on any case that comes about. Being the holiday season, I have sent out most of the Christmas cards, but I still am working on some of them. People that live abroad in Australia or the United Kingdom, I did send out your cards as well, but the post office actually put them back in my box because I didn't write out United Kingdom or Australia. Anyway, I fixed that, so those are all on their way too. If you have connected with me with a case suggestion or donation or anything, and I don't have your address and you would like a Christmas card, please just send me an email and I will definitely send you a Christmas card. If you'd like to be entered into the next coin giveaway, all you have to do is leave a comment saying you'd like to be entered, maybe give a critique of the video, give a case suggestion, any feedback on any videos, anything that you'd like. I'll enter you into the coin giveaway. I will be doing that giveaway in approximately 2 weeks. Alright everyone, see you next time.